Sorry about that. Welcome to the final part of The Last of Us. Well, basically just part 1. This is the final video before I will tomorrow at 2400 European time sit down and play The Last of Us Part 2 live on my channel. So 7 years of waiting is finally soon over, and most of the reviews I've seen has been really good, and some reviews have been bad. But that's just the way it is. Some people like Burger King, while other people like McDonald's. Some people like warm beer, while other people like cold beer. Some people like to eat fish, while other people prefer chicken. It's that simple. I know that I have never ever been disappointed in a game that has been released from Naughty Dog. All the games have been good, even the standalone game in the Uncharted series, even if it clearly wasn't the best game they have made, it was still good, it still had quality. So I don't know, I don't think I can be disappointed. You see, people are different. Some people have more emotions than others. I am a quite sensitive guy, I have to say that. I'm not afraid to show emotions. A lot of guys they feel that if you show emotions, it's kind of a weakness. I think it's the opposite. If you dare to show emotions, it shows that you are a human. It shows that you care, and it shows that you really love your family, etc., and the people around you. I've felt I got a special bond to Joel and Ellie since the first time I played this game. It hit me like a truck in the heart, basically. And it stayed that way for 7 years. This is one of the few games that no matter how many times I have played it, I just haven't gotten bored of it. Because it's just special. And Joel is special, and Ellie is special. Even Bill is special. So I started this playthrough because even if I had played it loads of times before, I wanted to go through it. So when I sit down tomorrow at night and start playing part 2, it will just be a time jump for me and nothing else. And man, is it going to be great. I will be live streaming and I hope that you people will like what I put out. Hopefully I am early so that my videos get views. I hope that you subscribe to my channel. Put on the notification bell if you want to be alerted of when my videos come out. This channel is fairly new. I've planned it for quite a while. I've spent a whole year to learn stuff, and right when I was about to start, I got COVID-19 infected, and it's basically made me sick for 3 months. I could never imagine that I would become so sick that I did. It's been a horrible disease, and to all of you, I say stay safe. Remember to wash your hands. Use antibac if you can't, and stay at least 1 meter away from other people. Because when I, as a fairly young person, can get this, it just shows that anyone can get it. It's not just old people. So be careful out there. We have no lives to lose. Well, enough of that, and it's time to go. And we start off where we ended. Winter is over, spring has arrived. Ellie has become scarred of the events she went through with David. And, well, this is the final part. We're in the city where the hospital is, so let's go and find the hospital and see what happens. So enjoy yourself, whoever watched this, and I hope you will have a great time. I know I will have a great time playing it. Hopefully I play a bit better today. I've had the air condition on for much longer today, so the room is a bit colder. Yesterday it was like being barbecued, so I had some focus issues when I played, and it led to me dying a few times where I normally never die. So with that, I say let's go back to our heroes. So we have reached Salt Lake City, and hospital exit is the next one. So let's go. Looks green and fine, but same like other cities. A lot of chaos, a lot of people trying to get out at the same time as too many others. And here we see a picture of a family, a husband, a wife, a little boy, and his sister, just trying to be safe. Sadly, this is how it ended. A think I would have done the same if I had no other possibilities, if I was stuck. Because I wouldn't want my children or my wife to be attacked.
I dreamt about flying the other night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Go on, tell me about it.
So, I'm on this big plane full of people, and everyone is screaming and yelling because the plane's going down. So I walk to the cockpit, open the door, but there's no pilot. I try to use the controls, but I obviously have no clue how to fly a plane. And right before we crash, I wake up. I've never been on a plane. Isn't that weird?
Well, you know, dreams are weird.
Indeed they are. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a dreaming person. Pretty much every time when I sleep, I dream. And after what I read, it is that if you sleep lightly, you will dream. By the way, if you're going through a playthrough the first time or the second, and you need weapon upgrade parts, there are some inside there.
Another city, another abandoned quarantine zone. There's that hospital the Firefly mentioned. Come on, kiddo.
I wonder why he still isn't calling her Ellie. Also, around some of these cars you can find some weapon upgrade parts, just so you know it.
Maybe we cut through here, huh?
And there's also there. As you can see, Ellie isn't the same Ellie. She's scarred, basically. And it's not hard to understand. When you think about what she went through, being captured by David, and all that. It's quite a thing to happen for a 14-year-old girl. Everyone would be scarred by it.
Well, we could use that ladder. Here we go.
And Joe also
Ellie?
stands there and he's ready, but there's no
Ellie?
Ellie.
What?
The ladder. Come on.
Right.
Let's just check. I got an SMS. Let me just check really fast to see what it is before I go on. It was just an email. Just give me a second. Okay, back, ready to go. Let's get Ellie up. I don't know exactly 100% how the sound will be today, because I'm trying a different filter in front of my microphone.
Oh my god.
What is it? Ellie! Ellie!
You can hear that Joe is a bit stressed.
You gotta see this.
What is it? What the hell is...
Are you kidding me? Come on, hurry up.
And this is a very special moment.
Don't scare it.
I won't.
What are you doing?
It's all right. Come here. Hey, hurry up. Come on.
Hey there. So fucking cool. Where's it off to? Here, come on, let's go.
Slow down, kiddo.
If you paid attention, you would have seen on some of the
Come on,
the bus stops that the park in the city had just gotten
Oh, man.
those animals, giraffes, just before the shit went down. This is special. I made a lot of pictures
So,
from this moment.
is everything you were hoping for?
It's got its ups and downs, but you can't deny the view, though.
You don't see that every day. Giraffes free roaming in a city. Quite amazing that they have survived. They're not exactly the most aggressive animal, but well, they have become a family. And just alerting, sometimes the game has crashed at this moment. Let's hope it doesn't do it now.
We don't have to do this. You know that, right?
What's the other option?
Go back to Tommy's. Just be done with this whole damn thing.
After all we've been through. Everything that I've done. It can't be for nothing.
But you haven't done anything wrong, Ellie. You have just defended yourself and the people you care about. The same with Joe.
Look, I know you mean well, but there's no halfway with this. Once we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Okay?
Well, I ain't leaving without you. So let's go wrap this up. This place takes me back.
How so?
That was right after everything went down. I ended up in a triage just like this. And everywhere you looked, you just saw families torn apart. The whole damn world seemed to have turned upside down in a blink.
Is that after you lost Sarah?
Yes, it was.
I can't imagine losing someone you love like that. Losing everything that you know. I'm sorry, Joel.
That's okay, Ellie.
Well, you can see that they have bonded more. And for once, Joel actually managed to speak a little bit about his emotions. Here's the toolbox, I think it's the last one, which makes it possible for you to upgrade your weapons even more. I'm not sure if that's the last one. Might be that there is one at the hospital, but I actually don't remember, if I'm going to be honest, and I always am. Here you have a table, so you can upgrade stuff. I get an arrow, a map, 25 parts, 3 bullets, some scissor parts, and that means that everything is pretty much full again, and that's great. Still have a full axe capacity. We need to switch some weapons now. There's no point having the bow up. I advise you to take the flame, and I advise you to take up the rifle. And then having the El Diablo is kinda not needed. So let's see, I don't remember if I have any ammo. No, I only have one for it, but we can have 2 normal guns up. Well, let's
Hey,
keep
Joel,
moving.
I got something for you.
This is a very special moment.
Here. Maria showed this to me and I stole it. I hope you don't mind.
And it's the same picture that Tommy tried to give to Joel, but he didn't want it.
Well, no matter how hard you try, I guess you can't escape your past. Thank you.
He took it. That shows how long Joel has come during this trip. And it's Ellie that have changed him. It's that simple. It's the same around some of these cars here. There are some weapon upgrade parts. Alright, let's go. And if you need arrows, you have arrows here. And there's also some down in the tunnel. it's time to go down to the creepy part. But we have a loaded flame gun.
This time it's gonna be different. I just know it.
What do you mean?
They're gonna be there. The Fireflies. I'm sure of it.
And when I jump down here, things start happening. Can you guys excuse me for 2 seconds so I can take a little water break? Because I'm thirsty. Damn. And when it's warm and you're thirsty, nothing beats water. Cold, nice water. That's just yummy. So you want to check both sides here, because there can be things behind these fences, like you see here. We have some alcohol. We don't need any powder. Let's go and check the other side. There you also have some weapon parts. And we have some scissors. Yes. We love. Okay. And as you can see, more arrows if you need them. It's time to be a bit more quiet. How is it? There we have. There's a lot of enemies here, so this is a good spot to stop, take some flasks and throw them away. And we take a fire bottle, or a Molotov as it's really named. So another one. Get that one down. Okay, it's time to put on this, because now they will come. Shoot short controlled bursts. You don't really need to hit them with much. Hello, Mr. Clicker. Do you want to get fried as well? There's enough barbecue for all of you. There. And reload as soon as you can.
Haley, cover me!
And remake those as soon as you can, because you want to have Molotovs for this part. And of course you want to have our brick. And we got a couple of bullets which we need, and we got some pretty flamethrower, so load it up immediately. Reload the guns that you have used, and let's switch to this one so we can reload. It's always nice to have some sort of a shotgun available in case everything else goes wrong. This guy also normally drops a canister, and he did. So it's looking good. Normally in the beginning I used to climb up here and do my fighting up here because it was easier to kind of like have control over everything, but well, there's a reason why there's bottles. It's so that you use them. And let's check behind the fences to see if there's anything. Here we have some stuff. We have more tape and stuff. Let's run over to the other side and check there also. Nothing there. Okay, and here is a canister. That means that we are almost fully loaded and set. And here we have more parts. And we like that, don't we? And we jump up here, go down, so what I normally do now is that I jump here and I sneak over to the other side. I have no intention to fight those at the moment. And there we have another canister. So maybe we should just fight them at the moment. But then we wake. Oh, I'm not gonna do it because then I'm gonna wake up those inside there. I'll just pick this up, and we're fully loaded. And with 200
Oh my god.
of that one.
There's so many of them.
I know, let's just keep at it.
We picked up everything we needed there. So here you just stealth slowly through the area, and you grab him and you strangle him. One down. We keep going. We grab him, strangle him. Then we have the final guy. Same thing, strangle, but he's getting the shoe. And he basically lost his head. And that's not good. You should always be focused. Never get angry, never lose your head like that. Okay, so here we got some weapon parts. We have a little bit of everything, basically. We don't need any of that, but at least we know that we have 3 bullets there. So, if we are to spend some weapons now, it means that we should use the rifle.
Stay back.
There's also some ammunition over there, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to gather them over there. And let's put on some barbecue. Here are the bloaters coming, so let's throw another one. And we throw the final Molotov. We quickly create one, and we throw it away. There, we got hit both of them, and we can use our rifle. It was 3 shots. And here comes the rest of the company. Yeah, that's one. Just move a little bit so you don't get surprises. And here we have one for you. And Ellie will basically warn you if she sees something. Make a reload. Okay. Let's go inside and get those 3 bullets. So we have a full rifle. The rifle is top notch when it comes to the bloaters, especially when they have been set on fire, and pick up a new brick. So you have that, because that's always handy. Like you have seen before, it's a weapon by itself. Okay. Let's see here if I need to make sure that I have reloaded that one. Shame that I got those bullets. Would have been better to get bullets for this weapon, but anyways. Okay, let's switch back to the rifle. Ammo is looking good. And let's pick up what we get, and we get some ammo for the El Diablo. Let's quickly just check so that it's reloaded, and it is. So that's 8 bullets, and that's basically 8 kills, because that's how strong it is. Okay, let's get going.
All right, you think you can shove that crate down?
Look out below!
Okay, so you need to swim under here through this and get out.
All right, hold on.
And then you climb up here. You pick up the ladder. And you release down to Ellie. And here comes Ellie.
All right, just stick to the edge. It's shallow over there.
And don't forget that guy, because that guy surprised me once.
Oh, freezing!
And that's that. If you go here without putting down the ladder for Ellie and you do like this, he's gonna say, I need Ellie for this.
And another jam door. All right. In your foot.
Okay.
Come on. Get that door open.
Well, she's one tough girl. Because when she's in there and Joel is out here, she can't really, well, she's on her own. And here's another table for upgrading, but I would wait until you go here. And like that. I don't think I will get anything that I actually need. But it's clearly that it was some persons going inside here that got sick, because he's handcuffed. And he has 3 arrows. Okay, we have some ammo. We don't need any arrows. We don't need the gunpowder. And this plant is the same as pills, but we don't need it. So I'll just leave the plant for the sun. If I remember right, there's no, I remember them wrong. So you wanna craft a knife, and always craft when you can. Pick up the new stuff, and I was pretty sure that those bullets would be there. We can reload this one, then we can pick up this one. Wasn't much, but everything counts. Alright, so we have everything we need from this room. So this is now, you should go to this table, because you picked up several parts inside there. And since we just made a knife, we need new parts, which we got there.
Hey, look. There it is.
There it is. We just need to get there, and you do that by swimming again. Just drop down to the next one. And you go through here. Stand up. And he was squeezed through like a lemon. There's nothing else up here except for a pallet. Ellie's favorite. And I always like to do this. Let's jump for it.
All right. Get on.
Okay, there. I'm on it. Be careful.
I got you.
And then you can just start swimming back and wait for Ellie to take down that ladder. Come on, Ellie. Well, of course.
Damn ladder broke off the wall.
Now what?
I'll figure something out.
Yeah, you always do. Yeah. Like MacGyver and Mike Tyson and G.I. Joe. All in one package. Okay, so you do like that. You pick it up again. Go to the edge and you place it.
Good idea.
And voila! We can cross. And we are getting to the final part to enter the hospital.
Oh, boy.
And this is
Let me
scary.
go ahead, and you follow my
Look
lead.
at that water.
Okay, right behind you.
Okay, come on, jump.
You're gonna catch me?
I got you. See? You didn't even need me.
Let's get the hell off this thing.
Starting to boss around. Okay. Hectic parts.
Ellie, move!
Joel! Here! Come on!
Press triangle here as quick as you can. Here comes the crazy one herself.
Ellie!
And grab it. And oh no. She went underwater and the current is strong. And there you see Ellie. Not a good sight because she's just hanging there. We all know what that means.
Hands in the air!
And then you have those stupid soldiers.
In the fucking air!
Welcome to the Fireflies. Sorry about that. They didn't know who you were.
And Ellie?
She's all right. They brought her back. You came all this way. How'd you do it?
It was her. She fought like hell to get here.
It's an understatement.
Maybe it was meant to be.
I think you fought a lot too, Joel.
I lost most of my crew crossing the country. I pretty much lost everything. And then you show up and somehow we find you just in time to save her.
Well, if your soldiers
Maybe it was
hadn't
meant to
bumped his head, he would have saved her himself.
Take me to her.
You don't have to worry about her anymore. We'll take care
I
of her.
worry. Just let me see her, please.
You can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
The hell do you mean, surgery?
The doctors tell me the cordyceps, the growth inside her, has somehow mutated. It's why she's immune. Once they remove it, they'll be able to reverse engineer a vaccine. A vaccine.
But it grows all over the brain.
It does.
Find someone else.
There is no one else.
Listen, you were gonna show me where she...
Stop.
So this is a tricky
get it.
situation.
But whatever it is you think you're going through right now is nothing to what I have been through. I knew her since she was born. I promised her mother I would look after her.
Then why are you letting this happen?
Because this isn't about me, or even her. There is no other choice here.
Just gonna take some peanuts.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that bullshit.
March him out of here. He tries anything, shoot him.
Peanuts is good
Waste
to
this
eat
gift.
during the summer because it has a bit of salt, which you lose a lot of. And they have the right kind of fat and a lot of proteins.
Get up.
So what would you do? Would you let them kill Ellie to make a vaccine to save
I said move.
the world, or
Give me an excuse.
would you try to save her,
Which way?
which makes mankind, well, basically no vaccine? You don't know
Fuck you doing? Keep walking.
how to fix it.
I said keep walking.
Where was the operating room? I ain't got time for this.
Where?
Top floor, the far end.
And Joel doesn't save anything. You always do it fully.
He's in here.
I like to wait here and sneak a little bit and use the flamethrower. Burn, burn, burn. It's gonna come more enemies now. And let's use a health pack really quickly. And we don't have the materials to make a new one. Reload any weapons you have used. Do it quick. Let's see how many bullets we have. Okay, then I would say switch for this one because it's faster. And check for ammo, any ammo drop. We have more for the cannon, 1 bullet. Okay, so what you can do now is that you can check these rooms because some of them has materials and well, since we can't make a single medkit or Molotov or anything, it's not dumb to see if we can make something. And you want to have a strong gun up now because you will face enemies from now on which are tough. They have body armor. Some cloth.
He's in here.
What? Want to go? Let's throw a little surprise for them outside here. Yeah, here we go. Let's make a new one. Let's reload. Yeah, let's have this one up. Where is it? He's here. This weapon is actually quite effective towards these soldiers, but we don't want to get hit more now, so let's be careful. He's down. I can reload because it's gonna come more soldiers. Let's see. There's one there. He's gonna stay stationary. Okay, let's go and get Joel his final gun, which is an assault rifle. Jesus, they're angry. Yeah, you keep saying that. Let's throw one over at the door. And you're gone.
We've lost one over here. There you are.
Yeah, and there you're not. Let's make a new one. I normally don't get shot that much. I shouldn't have had to use 2 medkits already. So I need to make a little overlay here and see where they are. Reload the assault rifle. Grab the bullets to the LD below because we need those. And we need those. Weapon wise, it's looking really good. See if this guy dropped anything. No. And there's one guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did he come from? Lichtenwell? Where is he? There he is. Well, we know where he is. Let's see if we can get him to move. He's still there, so let's try to sneak over and get him. And he's no longer with us.
Where the hell are you?
Where the hell are you not? Because you're dead. Remember to get an overlay here now to see where the rest of the enemies are. There is one guy who should be at the... He should stay by the elevator. Okay, so we have 90 bullets for this weapon, And looks like there's some Diablo bullets here. No, it's machine gun bullets. Alright, so let's try to see if we can find some parts, alcohol and stuff like that. Because it would be nice to make another medikit. And after all, we are in the hospital. And look what I found. Still can't make. But we have more rooms to check. Just want to make sure that I don't forget anything. Well, that's it. There's nothing more down here. So what we're gonna do now is that we're going to go and take the other guy, but I need a little water break again because it's warm. And if I'm not going to sound like I've been drinking whiskey for every day since November, it's kind of nice to get something to wet your throat, so you can actually speak without sounding like someone who lives under a bridge. I actually don't like these rifles that much. I think they are highly overrated. Okay, we can craft. So there. Feel much safer now. And I'm still gonna keep that. You will see why I will keep it. Okay, let's go from the side here now. There should be one guy there, but okay, so he decided. It's been strange, this playthrough. There's a lot of stuff that has happened that hasn't happened before. Like mobs that are supposed to stay in one spot. The last guy I killed, he's supposed to stand there. He's not supposed to move. So that's why I've been taken by surprise a couple of times. Okay, so what you want to do now is that you want to run fast and get behind here. Reload. And you get them all. You should get them all. And I actually thought that I shot that guy. I did. I swear that I directed my weapon towards him. Okay, you don't need this weapon anymore now, so I would say take up the rifle. You don't really need a shotgun either, because these guys have body armor, and when they have that, well, then they take a lot of damage. Shotguns, it's not the best for it. Okay, let's use one to have full life. And let's have the rifle up. And since I've played this before, I know that there's gonna come one out of that door. So I'm gonna be ready for him. There. I'm gonna go back and pick up the ammo that I didn't use, that I couldn't pick up earlier. So now I have it. And this guy that attacked me, I'm guessing 4 bullets. Woo! I was right. There's never a lot of bullets in that weapon. It's always like that. And let's go and find the office door. Just gonna check. It's normally a snack here somewhere. But at least we got some more alcohol. Must be on the next floor then. Yeah. That's really smart. Not easy to get that door open now. Let's just see if there's anything down here. Always worth checking, you know. Kinda knew that there wouldn't be any, but well, there's been so many differences from what's been normal. Allah, hold on. Ja. Jeg er midt i streamen herfra. Hva er det? Ja, flott. Ha det. Okay, that was my wife that called me and told me some good news. Okay, and we are... Let's listen to this.
Marlene was right. The girl's infection is like nothing I've ever seen. The cause of her immunity is uncertain. As we've seen in all past cases, the antigenic titers of the patient's cordyceps remain high in both the serum and the cerebrospinal. Blood cultures taken from the patient rapidly grow cordyceps and fungal media in the lab. However, white blood cell lines, including percentages and absolute counts, are completely normal. There is no elevation of pro-inflammatory cytokines, and an MRI of the brain shows no evidence of fungal growth in the limbic regions, which would normally accompany the prodrome of aggression in infected patients. We must find a way to replicate this state under laboratory conditions. We're about to hit a milestone in human history equal to the discovery of penicillin. After years of wandering in circles, we're about to come home, make a difference, and bring the human race back into control of its own destiny. All of our sacrifices and the hundreds of men and women who bled for this cause, or worse, will not be in vain.
The thing is that, from what I hear, that there, I mean, it doesn't really sound to me like it's like absolutely 100% sure that they are going to find a vaccine. It says that they have to replicate and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure you don't have 500 doctors and everything you need, so might be they just kill Ellie, take apart her brain, and start trying to replicate it. And what if they don't? Then she loses her life for nothing, basically. There, a little bit of water, and here in Norway we have something called snus. It's basically a kind of chewing tobacco in a way, but it's in bags. You put it under your lip and you get nicotine and everything is better. This is the way I managed to stop smoking many years ago. You see, when my wife got pregnant the first time, I demanded that she stopped smoking because it wasn't healthy for the baby, and I thought it would be selfish if I kept on smoking while she had to quit. So I stopped too, and I started with snus, which basically it has been proven that it's not dangerous. It's not super good for your mouth, but it's not like it was before because they removed the glass fiber from it. It used to be glass fiber, so it would cut it up, have cut, so the nicotine would be inserted faster. But you can't get cancer from it. It was a lot of scientists that meant that you could, but it's proven now that you can't. And if you want to stop smoking, this is a really good way. And before, it was only allowed to be sold in Norway and Sweden. In the EU, even if Norway isn't a part of it, we have like a deal with them, so we need to follow a lot of the rules. So the only two countries in Europe that it was allowed to sell in was Norway and Sweden, and they sell it in the USFA. But now they are going to sell it in more countries, and yeah, if you want to stop smoking, it's the best way.
There
You you won't smell like crap. For others, you won't lose your capability to well, basically you fuck up your lungs and shit, so it's it's a better option. Okay, we have cleaned out the office. You want to go through this area first to see for alcohol and stuff you need. Though you shouldn't need much more, but we can make it just for the fun of it. You don't need more daggers. I'm gonna make a Molotov. So I'm trying to decide here how I'm going to end this. Shall I end it? Shall I end it with having some fun with the soldiers, or should I just crack through them like they are nothing? Because I can do that with the weapons I have, with all the ammunition I have. I can just rush through them like a warm knife in butter. Or I can take my time with them, shoot some arrows and stuff. You see, there's a lot of soldiers that put themselves in position, so well, I guess I'll have some fun. One down. One down. Two down. Three down. And let's do like this. Whoa, bad miss. No, even a worse miss. You're down. Come on. You're down. That guy was just standing there asking to die. And we have one down there. So we have options. Let's see if we can shoot off his helmet. Ooh, hit me. Okay, now that guy annoys me. So I'll just do like this. And bye-bye, Kansas. It went a bit faster than I planned to. These bombs, Bill's bombs are so effective, so let's see if it's anyone still left. Doesn't look like it. Just to be safe, we can check here because there are people in the side rooms, but I think I got most of them with one nail bomb. Yeah, there's nothing left. Didn't even get to use my ammo. Well, Bill was right. You don't want to be close when that nail bomb pops off, because it's gonna tear you apart. the soldiers go. They just vanished. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna help a lot, Joel.
That should buy me some time.
Yeah, like 10 seconds. Okay, so here we are. We have reached our destiny. I don't really want to do anything against these doctors because
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
they
are
haven't
you
done
doing?
anything.
I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Okay, so here we have a doctor in his green coat and he has a little scalpel in his hands. Well, I have this one. I have this one. I have this one. You should really back off now, but he doesn't, so I don't have any other choice than put one in his heart.
No! You fucking animal!
Carrie,
Yeah.
shut the hell up.
And she annoys me, so, but she's a woman, so can't do anything with her. We never harm women if we don't have to. Okay, so it should come up. There we come. Okay.
Come on, baby girl. I got you.
Yes, come on, baby girl. Okay, it's time to start running.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna be hunted now. So now it's all about. Now it's all about running in the right place.
I'm getting you out of here, girl. I
If
got
I
you.
run at the
I got
wrong
you.
place, I'm gonna die.
Come on. Tell me which way. We're okay. We're okay.
I think it's strange that they shoot now. Because they can actually hit the girl. And there it is over. Okay, so it's time for me to be quiet. Let's just watch what happens. All I can say is that
can't
if
save her.
I had been Joel, I would have
Even
done
if you
the
get her out of
same.
here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
It ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want. And you know it. Look. You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything.
But he will.
What the hell am I wearing?
Just take it easy. Drugs are still wearing off.
What happened?
We found the fireflies. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you, Ellie. People that are immune. There's dozens, actually. Ain't done 'em a damn bit of good, neither. They've actually... They've stopped looking for a cure. I'm taking us home. I'm sorry.
And as always, Joe will never do something the halfway.
Let me go. Please.
You just come after her.
That was cold. Real cold. Okay, so final little part.
Well, looks like we're walking. Should be a straight shot through here.
All right.
It's actually kind of pretty, ain't it?
Yeah.
And now we control Ellie. It's like
I don't want your head going through.
I got it.
I didn't think about it before, but I think about it now. Is this, by the
I
way,
don't think I ever told you, but Sarah and I used to take hikes like this.
in this car there's a cartoon.
The two of you would have been good friends. If you really would have liked. I know she would have.
I bet I would have.
I never thought about it before, but all the way, except for when Joel was sick, you controlled Joel, and at the end now, you control Ellie, and when we start with the next game, we know that we are going to control Ellie.
It's a little bit further now.
Can't be a coincidence that you end it with Ellie.
Here, I got you. Give me your hand. All right, come on.
Hey, wait. Back in Boston? Back when I was bitten? I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. We didn't know what to do. So... she says... let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
You don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you... no matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear to me. Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We are done with part 1 of the game. So now it's just to wait for tomorrow. And then at 2400 Central European Time, the game comes out, and I will be back live streaming. And I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun to die more again, because you don't know everything, and to explore the world, to learn to know the new characters, to learn the story, to see the changes, everything. 7 years, people. Now we have finally reached our goal. Tomorrow is the day where the wait is over. I thank everyone that watched through the game that I played. I hope you will want to subscribe to my channel. There are lots that are going to happen in the future. There will probably be one more person playing games, so we get more content out. And one day per week we will have a sort of a podcast where we talk together on Skype, me and the other guy, and we talk about games and stuff like that, how it's changed, what we like about the gaming industry, what we don't like. We talk about the different companies and what they do right and what we think they do wrong. And of course we will be interested in hearing your view on things, and we will take direct calls through Discord or something like that, so that you can tell what you feel. It's been a long journey from we started in Boston until we ended back in Jacksonville. But it was a nice journey, and even if I have played this game probably 33 times or something like that now, I never ever go bored of this game. And I never think I will, and I hope it will be the same with the next game. That I will play them over and over and over again, and I hope that there will be a third game. I want more than just one game. I want to have more. So, with that, I say share, submit, press the like one button if you liked it. It helps with being found in Google's algorithm. So that's it, folks. See you in the next game, and depending on how long time that takes, I will either finish Vampire after The Last of Us Part 2, or I will go directly for the Ghost of Tsushima, because that game is on the shopping list in July. Actually, I think it's 1 month today. I think it's the 17th today, so it's 1 month until Ghost of Tsushima is out. So until then, I can play around how much I want with The Last of Us Part 2. So, catch you on the flip side, people. Have a good day, a good night, a good weekend, or whatever it is when you watch this. And thank you for your time. Here it stops.